All right, y'all, it is time to get to business. It is time to get to the matter at hand. It is time that we start making a change in this world, not only for ourselves, but for our planet. It is time that we make a statement on our carbon footprint. Let me tell y'all something, okay? This life is borrowed. If we want to keep this life as lovely as it is, as wonderful as it is, we have to make that change. We have to put in that effort. We have to invest in various ways to, get ourselves out there and make ourselves known. Welcome back, everybody, to my YouTube channel. It's been a little bit since I filmed. The last video that I did was me going to Vegas for like 24 hours. That was pretty fun, although I did have a fever. I wish it would have been under different circumstances. That would have been a lot funner. But we're healthy, we're living, we're hydrated, and all we can do now is move forward. So thank you for coming back to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, you should subscribe, and there's a little bell on there if you want to go ahead and click on it so you can get all the notifications on when I post my videos and stuff like that. That's up to you. You ain't gotta have to if you don't want to. Also, like this video if you like it, and share my shit if you want to share it. But today's video is going to be on something a little more serious because of what I've seen on my social media. Usually I never get on Twitter, first of all. So Twitter is a whole new game for me. And honestly, I like Twitter more than I like anything else because the people on there are so much more realer. Like, people actually share real advice and they are not afraid to be who they are. Like, they're not afraid. It's like going to college, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not afraid to make a statement and back up their statement. So as I was going through Twitter the other day, I was looking at how 30 years, I don't know if it's 20 to 30 years, but they said at the year of 2050, there will be more water bottles than there is fish in our ocean. So I was like, what better way to make this known than by like making a YouTube video, you know what I'm saying, and sharing my knowledge on what I know so far. And I know there's a lot of friends out there that I have that I can make a change, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's bring attention to this. Let's bring awareness to this, because honestly, like, I love planet Earth so much. I would like for it to be a better place for when we grow older and when our younger siblings or our younger generations come into this life, so that they can have a good life here on this earth. We have the power to change what is going on right now. So if we can make that change, then I say we go for it. Like, what's the only thing that's holding us back? Us. And we're holding ourselves back from a better future, from a better life. Bitch, I don't want to, go in this life 15 years from now. I'm 24. I just turned, thank Jesus. In 15 years from now, 20 years from now, like, I want to look back and be like, okay, I did something for my life. You know what I'm saying? And in 20 years, I'll be 40. Oh my gosh, that seems like so little time. But we'll just be that much older, and I don't want to live in a civilization where like we can't breathe the air that we breathe in our 20s. Like, I want to, if anything, be cleaner air, you know what I'm saying? Like, be more efficient and just like be a better future for all of us. I know that a lot of companies right now are helping to make that change, but like, we can also help by minimizing our carbon footprint little by little, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's picking up a water bottle, one of those reusable water bottle thingies, you know what I'm saying? Like, just by using that and stop using water bottles, for instance, like, we could help just by minimizing that amount of plastic that we use in our everyday basis. Right now what I did is I went back and I made research on like different ways that you can use to like make your lifestyle that much more better, so that we can like stop using so many water bottles, so that we can like actually make a change for ourselves and like what we can do for the earth. There's this post on Twitter that I was looking at that just came up with like different links on how you can use those ideas to make it that much better for our daily living. First things first, Like whatever info that you have on like saving our planet and becoming a little more eco-friendly, like whatever info you have on that, go ahead and share it. Don't stay bottled up. You know what I'm saying? Share that information. We are here to live for each other every single day. You know what I'm saying? Let's help each other come past this and just become a better, more healthy earth. It's like Earth is so bad right now. Like it's so sad with everything that's going on in the world, and like a little kindness goes a long way. Let's make a better statement for our race, for our human race. We could use like the reusable water cups, like I was telling you earlier. Like stop using water bottles, invest. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a huge thing. Like you have to invest, and I know it's a little hard out there sometimes because money can be tight, or it could be a little expensive sometimes, but like invest yourself in it. You know what I'm saying? Like save up to help your planet, you know what I'm saying? Or to help yourself in that manner, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's always talking about how they want to live a healthier life by eating greens or by doing this or by doing that. You could also live a healthy life by investing in something like this. So instead of using water bottles, there's like different water cups, and they're all so cute, honestly, for real. And you could take these to work, you could take these to go out to the gym, you could take these on a walk to the park, or you know, whatever the hell you want to do. Use these, okay? These are a lot more convenient, and these are actually washable. You don't have to throw away all that water bottle to fill these up. Like, of course, you don't want to use your faucet water or your water faucet unless it's like really clean water at the city that you live. But like you could invest gallon water jug thingies. You know which ones I'm talking about, right? The big blue ones. They're not that expensive. Like the other day I bought like an $8 one. I haven't filled it up. But because like I saw what was going on in the world, I was like, I want to stop using so much water bottles because we use a lot of water bottles in my house. And I was like, I want to stop using so many water bottles. So I went ahead and I invested in one of those big old water jugs so that when I come home, I drink a glass of water instead of bottled water. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing goes with this. Like you can use that same old big old 5-gallon thing, and it's only like $1 to fill up. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Gallon thingy? Like a gallon of milk, but instead a gallon of water. It's like $3. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you invest in like the 5-gallon thing and fill it up with $1 every time you need some water? Because I know y'all hoes is thirsty sometimes in these streets, okay? So anyways, like I was saying, this is my favorite cup, by the way. I got this by volunteering. Also, there's another thing that you can do. You can volunteer, you know, invest your time in volunteering on different projects. At the end of the day, like in my mentality and my thinking, like my reasoning has always been like, at the end of the day, when you end your life, like what are you gonna take with you? Like you can't take no material things. All you can take is like memories, right? So wouldn't it be a wonderful thing to like die with a memory of you like volunteering for the Habitat of Humanity, or like planting a tree somewhere in your park, or you know, volunteering with like a organization that's like making your community that much more better. You know what I'm saying? Like why not do that? Yeah, I went on this little, back in high school and in middle school and stuff, there was always these little programs that you would go into like volunteer and stuff, and during one of those programs I got this water bottle, and it is so cute. And honestly, that's why we did a lot of volunteering, me and my friends in high school, because we would get free shirts and we would get like free things like this, you know what I'm saying? Like a free little rubber band and all these just nice things. And there's a lot of things that you can volunteer with in your community or in your city. Just, you know, all you have to do is just invest your time into actually like looking up these different events that are going on in your area. The internet is there for one reason and one reason only. If you are curious and you want to find out, go ahead and search. It brings me to another thing. There's this app called Ecosia, or I don't know what the heck it's called, honestly. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called Ecosia. It's like a search engine. Instead of it being your Safari or your Chromecast, whatever it is that you use, your internet device on your phone or whatever, it's a search engine. It'll plant a tree for every search that you look for, and that's a pretty good idea. Like on top of that, like it has a whole bunch of just different news on like the world and like how they're making a change, how people are making change out there in the world, and how like we can get involved in some way somehow. I'm not telling you to go and do it 24/7, but like at least like invest an hour, you know what I'm saying? An hour or 2 hours out of out of your month. A little goes a long way, you guys. Honestly, for real, a little goes a long way. If we all did it, that's a huge impact right there. So Acacia is a good app if you guys want to go look that up. I'm going to have all these links down below on different ways that you can like help your environment. Just cut back on plastic. Use your little water bottle jugs or whatever, these little things. Your electricity, you know, whenever you're not using it, go ahead and turn it off. I know a lot of the times we are so rushed to get out of the door, like during the day or in the morning, or we're gonna go do this or go do that. Like, turn off your TV before you leave your room. Turn off your light. If you're not gonna use your fan while you're there, like, go ahead and turn it off. Electricity, as we know, is so heavy. Like, it's a heavy impact on this earth, so we might as well like make a change and just kind of cut that off for a little bit. Throw away your trash correctly, you know what I'm saying? Recycle correctly. All your water bottles, if you are going to use water bottles, make sure that you recycle them in the correct recycling bins, you know what I'm saying? If you see a piece of trash on the street or on your sidewalk while you're walking, like, go ahead and just throw it in the trash or pick it up, do something, you know? Just make your planet more beautiful, make your streets more beautiful, make your community more beautiful. Reduce, reuse, recycle. We were taught this in middle school, we were taught this in elementary school. Like, just take that, let's bring that from elementary school, let's bring that into our lives as adults, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we forget about what we learned in elementary school, so we should probably bring that back up and, you know, just use it in one way or the other. Use less paper, you know, print less. We're coming into the future. We might as well start using electronics, okay? Papers are so 1950s. Let's not use papers anymore. Let's go you know, let's go friendly. Let's start sending emails. Let's start sending evites. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to go on the little picture app and like make an invitation right there and then, you know what I'm saying? Send it like that. Send an evite. Unless you're like Amish and like live in the middle of nowhere, you know, then go ahead and do that and recycle the invitation right or correctly or whatever. Clothes, if you haven't if you have some clothes that you don't want to wear anymore, that you just don't like, or it just doesn't fit you right, or just out of season, go and donate it. There's a lot of people who are out there and who need clothes. Go and donate it to Goodwill, or there's just a whole bunch of places that Plato's Closet fucking takes your clothes for just an amount of money, you know what I'm saying? Just take all that clothes that you don't like and just pile it up and make a pile over time. And if you don't want it anymore, take it to a place that might take it from you, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they pay you for it. If you have any building materials, because I know like a lot of family here in the United States, like, for instance, I'm Mexican, right? In my family, there's a lot of building going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's wood and there's this and there's that. Like, there's just different materials all over our backgrounds and in our front yards and stuff like that. Like, if you have those building materials and you don't know what to use with them, like, you can donate it to this place called Habitat for Humanity. Like, look up a place that's near you or something that's Habitat for Humanity and go and donate those building supplies. Like, any wood scraps that you have left over, like, go ahead and donate that, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're gonna get good karma points, and good karma never hurt nobody, okay? If anything, it's good energy coming back to you. So do that. Also, for items that are infrequently used, like party supplies and stuff like that, you can rent those, you can share them if you want, or you can borrow them. Like, you have a friend that has used party supplies and you want to make a party and you're like, I wish I had like some supplies or something, like, and if you have a friend who like used those supplies earlier beforehand or whatever, like, I want to ask them if you could borrow them, or like if they could rent them to you, or, you know, share them. I mean, I don't know, just come up with something, because I know a lot of party supplies at the end of the day are thrown in the trash. So save them for next year or for a different party. Come up with like a little closet where you can just store all those items there. Just keep using them and reusing them. And at the end of the day, when they get all dingy and trashy or whatever, go ahead and dispose of them the correct way. There's a lot of vehicles I know that are like broken down and stuff like that. You could sell those. Please do not go and throw them in a lake somewhere, okay? Because I've heard that a lot of people have gone and thrown their vehicles in the lakes, and that's not okay, y'all. You know, we have ducks that are swimming around in our lakes, and we want to see ducks 10 years from now, okay? So go ahead and dispose of your car the right way. Some people will pay you for that scrap metal junk, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's $200, who else is gonna give you those $200? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna invest $200 into your motor, then go ahead and, you know, go out, you know what I'm saying? Go out to eat or save up the money, do some with it, you know what I'm saying? Just go and dispose of these things correctly. Car batteries, like if you want to throw them away, please don't throw them away like at the dump. Like please find out how to correctly throw away all that stuff. When you go and buy your stuff, like whenever, just household items or just little things here and there, like make sure like that you see that it is packaged in a way that doesn't create a bigger carbon footprint than like what it is already. Less packaging on the stuff that you want to buy, like make sure that that's a good thing that you look for. I know a lot of places have like those really like vegan, like hippie kind of stuff. I know there's a lot of places that sell bars of soaps without the actual like cardboard box. Like it's just a bar of soap and they give it to you and that's yours to use. Like there's a lot of places or a lot of things that you can like research and like buy your stuff from them. And at the end of the day, like you're helping yourself, you're helping your planet by reducing that carbon footprint. Furniture, for instance, that's a really big thing that sometimes we throw out and we don't really realize how big of an impact like that's gonna cause on our earth. In these landfills are all these furnitures and stuff like that that's like no longer needed, or like it's just dusty and rusted and busted. Sometimes like I drive down the street and I see so much furniture outside people's houses. I'm a really big just arts and crafts person in general. If you can go out there and like you see, if you're crafty like that, if you go out there and you see like a little table that you could actually refurnish, you know what I'm saying? Go and pick it up, like go sand it down, buy some paint, recreate it, make it your own, and go out to the pulita or to the flea market and sell it. Like there's this thing called the flea market flip thingy or whatever on HGTV. Like there's a lot of things that you could do with all these furniture, and you can, they turn out really nice. So like if you see a bench that's broken down, like go and refurnish it and make it your own, put it in your backyard, you know, make a little patio or a little bird bath. Just there's a whole bunch of things that you can use. A lot of things that you can do in your home is like replacing your air filters more frequently. If you see that your air filter, because of your AC, is like all stocked up and stuff like that, go and replace it. Go and get just replace that air filter and just get more clean air in your house or whatever. You can also use a lot of reusable bags. When you go to the grocery store, like there's bags like these that you can use to go and just go shopping and get all your groceries. And they're all over the place, honestly, and you can buy them at one time and then, you know, just use that for all the other times. Like I have 3 of them, honestly, and I haven't used them, but I'm gonna start using them. This one I got at Earthbound for like $1, and it was like buy one and it's for a cause kind of thing. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you can take this with you to the grocery store instead of using all those grocery bags that are gonna end up in the trash and like killing our seagulls and our turtles and stuff like that. Go ahead and use bags like this. Use more energy efficient items. You go and buy a light bulb, use the energy efficient kind. Those will help you with your electricity, sometimes by saving you money, and this time by saving your carbon footprint. Just little things like that go a long way. Use ceramic cups, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think those are more easier to recycle than it is other than like a water bottle. Donate, just donate. If you have a whole bunch of stuff, you know, just go and donate it, or throw a garage sale. Just use your imagination. Like stop like stopping yourself from a better perspective of how things can. Use less water, and only you will know how to do that. No one's going to tell you how to do that, because only you know how to do that. And I'm pretty sure everybody has a common sense of knowing how to use water. A lot of times we can't even drink our own waters from our water faucet. So just use it for like washing dishes. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go and wash your car, don't do it in your backyard. Please don't do it in your backyard. Go and wash your car at the actual car wash place. You know what I'm saying? $3 car wash. Come on now. Go and save up some pennies. Go and find some pennies. Go and find some quarters or whatever. Go and wash your car at the actual car wash place. Have indoor plants in your house. Bro, let me tell you. Go and get you some indoor plants, y'all. The one thing that I loved about my family a lot, like growing up, is that like we always had plants, and a lot of these plants can actually help you for a healthier lifestyle, honestly. If you go online, like you can find a lot of different plants that can actually like help you clean your air inside your house, or help you like actually motivate you. Like just go online and do all your research on all these different plants that you can use inside your own house to like keep away flies, to keep away gnats, to keep away like bugs in general. And that like there are plants that do that. I like this little bamboo stick. It's a little cute or whatever. It's in a Coca-Cola cup. But it's like really cute to have in your room or whatever. And at the end of the day, it's just gonna help you keep a cleaner, more crisp air in your house or in your room, wherever the hell you want to keep. Carpool, okay? If you guys are gonna go to the bar together, y'all better carpool. There's Uber all over the damn place, okay? At the end of the day, an Uber costs way less when you guys share it, okay? Let me tell you, I've been in an Uber so many times with all my friends. At the end of the day, everybody gets home safely, and we use less gas, and we use less carbon monoxide, because we are not all driving our own cars to these places. So carpool, you know what I'm saying? If you have a friend at work that needs a ride, don't be a bitch. You better take your friend to work, okay? And ask her for like $10 for gas. At the end of the day, it's one car instead of two cars driving to the same place. If you want to, I mean, I'm just suggesting, you know, these are ideas that just came to my head, and if you want to do that, then go ahead. All I'm saying is I want to live in a better place like 20 years from now, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be hiding away from our own air because we can't breathe it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want this to be a whole apocalyptic movie kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole Cloverfield paradox kind of movie thing. You know what I'm saying? I do not have a bunker. If anything, I'm gonna have to invest into a bunker so that I can go 10 feet underground without getting all these toxic airs in my head. There's already so much toxic stuff going around in my life. I don't want my air to be toxic too, okay? So I'm gonna try and make a change for myself and my family here at my house. And hopefully by sharing this video and sharing all these ideas, you guys can also like pick up and, you know, do it for yourselves too, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's our planet and we want it to be beautiful. We want the birds chirping outside. We want everything to just be a good life, you know what I'm saying? So let's do that. I think that's pretty much it. Save water, share all this information that you have, replace your air filters, plant trees if you wanna, go and plant some flowers outside, do some garage sales, go and donate your clothes, your water, you know, stop using water bottles, start using those little cups or whatever, and just reduce, reuse, and recycle, y'all, okay? I think that is going to be it for this video. I think I have showed or have just shared all the information that I have so far. And if you guys have any more information that y'all want to share, go ahead and comment in the comment section below. This was really fun, you guys, and hopefully I'm going to start uploading a lot more videos soon. And that's pretty much it, you know. Go out there and save your planet for yourselves and for everybody else out here in the world, you know what I'm saying? I want my little niece to run around with my dog 10 years from now, okay? Go out there and live your best life, okay? Let's all have fun in this world. I'm gonna go ahead and share all those links that I talked about or mentioned about earlier, like in the description box below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like this video, give this video a big thumbs up, and comment if you guys have any ideas or whatever about recycling and being just eco-friendly. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, see you later. Bye.